Hey guys, it's me David and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars comparison. Today I have two R2-D2s that look pretty similar and we're going to be comparing the two, whether you already have this set and you're looking at this one and debating whether to get that, or maybe you really want the classic R2-D2 and maybe this one isn't as appealing. We're going to find that out today. So first set is 10225 UCS R2-D2. This was launched in 2012 at a retail price of $180. It came with about 2,100 pieces. And of course, this set right here, I did a full review on it just recently. I'll link that up at the top right corner right now. This is the 2021 R2-D2. It's not classified as a UCS R2-D2 for some odd reason. I don't know what's with LEGO and their naming schemes of what's UCS, what's not. It's a long story. But this set right here comes at $200, set 75308, and it will have about 2,300 plus pieces. So this was $20 less when it originally retailed, but it came with 2,100 pieces, and this is 2,300 pieces and $20 more here in 2021. I would say it's a fair draw between like piece count and price between the two of the sets. They're very similar for what you're getting, and if you can already tell, they're very similar in scale. I'm gonna make this really easy. If you didn't get the 2012 R2-D2 and you're looking at this new R2-D2, just get it. Don't pretend this one didn't exist. This one in every way is a better model. But the thing I want to ask is, if you have the 2012 model, is it worth paying another $200, 9 years later to purchase the 2021 model? And that's what I really want to find out. Now, before we jump into the full comparison, I do also have a third R2-D2 here. No, this is not a LEGO model. This is actually a portable projector launching this week, actually. It's by a company called Nebula. If you've never heard of them, they're actually owned by Anker. You may have heard of Anker off Amazon. They make a lot of battery power banks. They make a lot of USB products and pretty much a lot of tech products. And for the first time ever, I believe, they're partnering with Lucasfilm, and they've made their first Star Wars product right here. Now, this is not sponsored. I do want to quickly talk about this because they did send it over and I figured this was a good way of showing you guys the product. But this is a really kind of neat portable projector that's kind of like a two-in-one. First off, it's a projector, which makes sense because R2-D2 has a projector in him. R2-D2 projecting Princess Leia and Obi-Wan's hut, it makes sense that you would make a little R2-D2 projector. In fact, maybe you could fit this inside a modified R2-D2 if you really tried, so you could actually have a real projector. That would be really neat. So this projector acts as a two-in-one because it has a built-in battery, so it's portable. You don't have to have it plugged into an outlet to use the projector, so you can bring this over to your friend's house, plug in a Nintendo Switch. There's an HDMI port on it, and there's also a USB port, so it acts as a battery bank, so you can charge your phone or whatever you want to charge with this as well. It's pretty neat. It also comes with a remote control. It has built-in Android TV, so it's basically a smart TV projector that you can take anywhere. That so happens to look like R2-D2. Pretty neat, really cool product. I gotta say, I was really impressed with it. I put it up in my build room, and I had Clone Wars going on while I was working on sorting, and I gotta say, it was pretty cool. So this is an expensive product, but hey, so are these LEGO models. I figured I'd show it to you guys. There's a link down below if you're interested in purchasing it. Again, they did not sponsor this segment of the video, but I did want to show you this regardless. All right, now jumping into the actual comparison between the two R2-D2s. First off, you'll notice that the biggest difference between the two models, while their leg structure and body structure is pretty similar, is the head. The 2012 version has a much more studded head, whereas the new 2021 version has a much more sloped head. Now, each version is basically about the same size to one another, and I would also say that I prefer the parts usage of the 2021 version, but that's up to you. There's definitely different patterns, different designs. I'd say the 2012 version has a more blockier version of pretty much every part of the body, including the back of the legs. Just the way it was built, it was much more what you would expect a Lego model to look like. Now moving on to actual features, this is the biggest difference, which is the third leg function between the two models. While the new 2021 model allows you to just drop it by pulling the back legs, the older 2012 version makes you pull down a lever in order just to release the leg, and you have to manually pull out that third leg, and then you can put it in third leg mode. So it's quite a process. It's like a 3 or 4 step process, whereas it's just one step with the 2021 version. I'd say that is by far the biggest difference, is how you put the third leg back in the model as well as release it. Now, in terms of sturdiness, you know what? I'd say they're both pretty solid and sturdy sets. I don't really have an issue with either of them. I've had the 2012 model since its model year of 2012, so I've had it for 9 years, and I can say that it's standed the test of time, which is quite incredible. I've never had any issues with the set. Again, pulling out that leg is not the easiest task. Now moving on to other functions, the 2021 version has a way of basically pushing pegs on the back of the model to release the robotics part of R2-D2, and it also has those upper swings that you normally get with the older model. And you know what? I gotta say, I think it's a slight better design on the older 2012 model, because you turn a Technic pin, which automatically brings those robotic arms right up into place, whereas the 2021 version you have to kind of manually pull up halfway in order to get it fully extended. So I like the 2012 version in terms of this sole function. Everything else, though, I think the newer version is much better on. And that continues with the head as well, where you get a periscope and a Luke Skywalker's lightsaber that you can pull out. Those functions didn't exist on the 2012 version. On the older version, it was just a spinning 360-degree head, no other functionality than that. Moving on to the plaques, I probably prefer the older version because it is technically a UCS R2-D2, so you get the bigger plaque. The newer one does come with the 50th anniversary brick. The R2-D2 minifigures are quite different. There is a 9-year difference there. They've changed the head to be chrome and all of that. So when it comes down to it, the 2021 version is pretty much better in almost every single category. It adds more, it looks better, and it overall is a better experience. So there you guys have it. In my opinion, even if you have the 2012 version, the upgrade to the 2020 R2-D2 is well worth it. It's better in pretty much every way. The only thing that the 2012 model has a leg up in is these extending arms and how the function works. It's a little bit harder on the newer model versus the old model. I think was slightly more functional, but you are getting additional functions in the head, and it's just an overall better looking model. It has a better third leg function, and I really can't recommend it. Plus, it's a 50th anniversary Lucasfilm product, so in the long term, this set's going to be worth more. Now, if you want to pick up this R2-D2, the 2012 version, it's going to cost you about $350 new in box, which isn't bad. It used to be going for about $500. It's going down in price because of this one existing now. So if you really like the look of this one, or you just want the UCS R2-D2, even though they're both UCS in my mind, then it's not that much more to upgrade to this one than this one, but I say upgrade, it's really a downgrade. So take that as you will, guys. The 2021 model will go on sale, I believe, May 1st. And if you buy it during the May the 4th weekend here in 2021, you'll get this free set too. There's a link down below if you're interested in that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. And subscribe for more comparison and other LEGO Star Wars reviews. Bye-bye, guys.